Welcome to the war, and thank you everyone for such a tremendous response to my latest Barons War video. What I love about our hobby and our community is how much we sort of reciprocally feed off each other's enthusiasm and inspiration, and that to me is a really good thing. So even though I am, as I've mentioned before, deeply in the depths of another project with some Macedonians and Romans, just the enthusiasm and interest that I've been seeing around, or I've been having with the Barons War game rules and miniatures lately inspired me to get some more. So I thought I'd quickly throw together a quick unboxing video of the latest package I got to arrive from England. It's a weighty box. And I got some things that I think are a little more unusual, things I've not got before. So anyway, without further ado, I'll crack open the box. I'll chat while I do it, and then we can see what we've got here. Again, really hoping I can use this stuff to continue playing more games, growing my forces, and I hope play through some of the death and taxes scenarios, or even possibly even the campaign. So we'll see if we get that far. But what else? Just while I'm doing this, I think it would be useful. Here we go. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's look here. Sorry, I could have pre-cut this, but I'm all authenticity. All right, here we go. Lots of goodies waiting for us here. Different confirmation. And forgive me if this isn't the clearest video, but we're doing this in real time. So, while I'm talking about the Barons War and thanking everyone, I appreciate everyone's help with the rules and frankly understanding where I didn't get some of the rules right. Some game, I don't know what, some game systems, if this was, I don't want to even name games. I know other games, people would absolutely call me out and say that was a terrible mistake or blah, 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 blah. So, but they were mostly encouraging, or all entirely encouraging on the battle report I posted recently. So, all right, thank you for that. Anyway, all right, the box is open. As you can see, there's a lot of minis in here, which is really cool. And let's see, first of all, we've got a bannerman and a musician or a herald. I did realize, despite having a number of command groups, those are one of the things that I didn't have. I'm trying to identify what these are. I think these are sergeants with spears, the sergeant's marching pack. I feel like I have I'm gathering an inordinate amount of sergeants, which I kind of like. This is the mounted herald. I think he'll be useful for some more cavalry-centric retinues that I put together. And let's see who we got here. Oh, this is one of the, is he a bishop? I think he's a bishop. The mounted religious leader. I think he's a bishop. I think he'll be a useful character. And then the priest, both the mounted, this is the, both the mounted version over here, or it's more of a mule, I feel, than a horse. And then the other, I like this, I think this is a very characterful mini here. Here we go. The priest, I think he's going to be painted up pretty soon. On the painting table, just for what it's worth, I did recently, I've been away for a few days on vacation, but I did paint before I left some of the villagers and some of the sergeants with falchions. So they'll be coming to a table soon. Oh, and here we've got, what's this chap's name? I think he's basically the sheriff of Nottingham. Sorry, this is in these little bags. These aren't the easiest of minis to show on video. And there you can see him. I think He looks kind of wicked, dastardly, fiendish. You name it. Oof, man, this is a lot of bags. All right, who we got here? Some more sergeants. Those look like they're armed with spears too. Here we've got, ooh, some outlaws. These I'm really excited. These are the regular outlaws. They don't with hand weapons. I think even though one of them does look like they're armed with a bow. They're gonna pad out my merry men. I basically got all of the villager packs. I got all of those, so you can see how they're coming together. And this is the unit I'm really excited to play with. I got a couple of packs of these. They're the Outlaw Slingers. Just reading through their rules or the stat lines, they seem quite devastating to me. I think forgive me if I get this wrong, not having the rule book in front of me. I think they can fire twice in a single turn or activation if they're within a fairly short range. But that to me just seems like a really good ability to have. Some more outlaws with hand weapons there. Gonna definitely get those painted up. I think there's gonna be a lot of green and brown paint in my not too distant future. Some more, again, more outlaws. And I think I've gone a bit more outlaw heavy than knight or sergeant heavy in this order. Ooh, these are some of the militant monks. There, you can see that one mini with the very iconic cross that he's bearing. Apologies there. I hope normal service has been resumed, so I'll continue. Okay, yes. So as I was saying, I've got some more of the militant monks. I also got, this is the other pack of villagers that I'll be using. Again, great sculpts. Who do we got here? Oh my, who's this chap? A mystery character. Any idea who this is? He looks like he's suited more for the 100 Years' War. I could be completely mistaken there. I don't recall ordering him. He looks quite regal. Cool, thank you. Outside of that, let's see. All right, that one's a mystery to me. Oh, these are a couple of sergeants with burning torches. They're gonna be attempting to set some buildings on fire, I think. And yeah, those are gonna be useful for certain, I think, mission or scenario, objectives and things like that. Here, I think these are more kind of the ruffians or cutthroats or outlaws, whichever one they're supposed to be. What do we got here? Same again, I believe, more outlaws. Oh, another pack of slingers. So yeah, I should have 8 of those doing their thing. And last miniatures, I believe, miniature, I should say, is popping out. I believe this is the he's a named character. I'm blanking on the name right now, but I think he's essentially like Guy of Gisborne. He's the sheriff's right-hand man. Eustace, I think his first name is. Oof, I could be wrong. But okay, a lot of minis there to get ready. And then next, I bought some of the 3D printed resin. I think it's resin terrain. This is going to need a little cut. I'm hoping I'm pretty confident they'll blend well with the other terrain or buildings that I have for this. Oh, cool. Wow, that's some really detailed, oh boy, okay. This is the forge. I got the forge. Look at this. How cool is this? I think that's the fireplace, or the furnace, I should say, where the blacksmith works. I already have the blacksmith mini. I just haven't painted him yet. And my goodness me, that's some intricate 3D printing there, whatever that is. Get this all built. Some cool pieces. And also, I mean, again, relatively cool fireplace. I'd say very reasonably priced for. And I'm definitely impressed with the quality. Look at that. That's really cool. Wow, okay. We've got an anvil here. And he's in some sort of wooden timber on this part. And then let's see. I held off on buying the church model, mostly because I've already got a pretty big church. But it might be a slightly different period. The church I've got, I think, might be slightly later, but I think it'll work at least for now if we use our imaginations. But that being said, where was I going? Why did I bring that up? These are very well, or very well made. Good, excellent quality prints. Yeah, more. I think these are the outer walls that go with it. To go around the outside of the furnace, and then they've got a couple of roof panels here. I am very impressed with the quality of these. Look at that. Yeah, that goes together nicely. Oh, I think it goes down that way. There we go. Oh yeah, easy. Look at that. Already built. Excited. Oh, very excited to put this together. Okay, I'll leave those there. And I think we have one more little tiny surprise in here. Oh, maybe a couple. What's in here? Probably, it's a little detail, but probably the thing I'm most excited to just put on the table. Oh, I think we've got a broken link there, but that can be easily glued. The piece is in there. All right, we'll figure that out. Oh, yep, there it is. Beehive. I think these are just a really nice little touch, nice little piece of scattered terrain. I think just, for what it's worth, I have a sort of fascination with beekeeping. And these will be a very welcome little touch to my table, a little personalized touch. Yeah, one of the legs broke off there, but that's easy to stick back on. The other one here. Yeah, that won't be a problem. Just pop that back on. How cool is that? And then last piece. What piece is it? Oh no, oh yes, okay. So I got some barricades. Let's take a quick look at those. Oh, they're so thin. Interesting. Yeah, I think these are going to be, again, quite handy to have, adding some useful objectives or terrain to fight over, not objectives, but things to put around. I got 2 sets of those. And then lastly, again, nice little touch to the battlefield. I got a cross. And this, I'm no expert on this stuff, but I remember where I grew up in England, the town I grew up in had a cross in it like that looked exactly like this at the war memorial. So I thought, oh yeah, definitely would like to put that in my collection on the table. I think that's quite a nice touch as well. So yeah, that's everything I've got. And you know what? That little interruption I had halfway let me have presence of mind to go grab a few of the minis that I just finished painting. So I'm going to pop those right here and give you a quick look at those. So sit tight. Okay, first up, as I mentioned, I've got these 4 sergeants with falchions. I tried to paint them, or at least loosely paint it based on the colors that they were painted on the Footsore website. These were undercoated black, and then I used what I'm starting to just call regular paints as opposed to contrast paints to put together. And then I gave them all a Agrax Earth Shade wash, a light wash over them. So I'll say right now, they look darker on camera than they do in person. But I'm quite happy with them. Look the way that shield came out with the dirt splattered on it. And then I'm surprised it's taken me so long to get these painted. I've got 4 villagers. These are the first 4 villagers that I put together. And again, loosely, I mean, they're just basically earth tones, right? Medieval civilians weren't wearing anything too garish, but I quite like how they came out. And in particular, I need to figure out some sort of game or way for this chap to play a part, because I know he's totally based on a character from a TV show I absolutely was mesmerized by as a kid, called Catweasel. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend taking a look. Definitely a show that could never be made these days, and certainly not for kids, but just a wonderful show. And as soon as I saw this model, I think even if I had no interest in this game, this period whatsoever, I'd want this. And I'm really, really happy to have him in my collection. And I think I want to make some sort of scenario where both sides are trying to catch him or something like that, and maybe he can fly to get away or something, or he can do some sort of magic tricks. Again, if you know, you know. So yeah, excited to put him on the table. Now, again, these were all undercoated black. I am seriously considering the next batch I've got using a lighter primer and using contrast paints on them, just because I really don't know why. I've just become so much happier. I just find them far more satisfying to use, even though the colors aren't really that suited. I feel like for a lot of more earthy tones and things like that, I just love working with them. So hopefully, I think, I'm a firm believer that it's the bases that hold minis together rather than the way they're painted. And I'm planning on doing a few of my next minis with contrast paint. So we'll see how that turns out. And in the meantime, yes, I'm hoping to get another battle report put together soon. Again, I'll figure out what mission that's going to be, but I'm hoping that it's entertaining, and certainly get some more of those rules right from last time. So anyway, that all being said, quick video here just to show what I've got. I thought it'd be interesting to see, and more to come soon. All right, thanks for watching.